Peace, 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 family. This is Brother Leo, this is Brother Conscious. Here with a few brothers on the panel today. We have a few topics we're going to tackle today. I'll let the brothers them go ahead and introduce themselves. Go ahead, brothers.
My name is Gardy Artie. I'm from West Palm Beach, Florida.
All right, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, Brother Gardy
Hold
Artie.
on. Hold on. By way of what, though? By way, where are you originally from, bro? We need the
Everybody
original.
had an accent. Everybody had an accent. So
Come on now.
yeah.
Come on now.
Originally, I'm from Haiti. I'm from Port-au-Prince, Haiti. I was born and raised in Haiti. Born
I have an
and
aunt.
raised in Haiti.
My aunt lived in Port-au-Prince. Port-au-Prince. I'm gonna say Port-au-Prince. My bad. West Palm Beach. She's from West Palm Beach too.
West Palm
Seacrest.
Beach. West Palm Beach.
Yeah.
Oh, Sequest. Okay, okay.
Yeah. Around she
Yeah,
bougie. Around a
Sequest.
bunch of bougie black folks. You know. She got there and got that too. Go ahead, next brother. Introduce
Yeah.
yourself.
You already know, man. I'm from Georgia by way of the diaspora or the colonization, whichever one y'all decide to choose. But born and raised in the colonized state of Georgia, Columbus, Georgia. Go ahead.
Columbus, Georgia. Yes, yes, yes. Welcome these brothers. You know, they reached out to me and they said we want to do a little panel. You know what I'm saying? And also our brother Gardy Artie. You know what I'm saying? Sit here and he said where he's from. I want you to come here too and kind of enlighten the people who aren't familiar with Haiti. The proper name is Haiti. You know what I'm saying? And some of your history, some of your culture, some of your lineage. You know, the people who don't know about Haiti. You know what I'm saying? I believe y'all got your independence in
Oh,
1805, if I'm
oh, three. Oh,
oh
three.
three,
Yeah,
1803,
yeah.
where they fought the where they
1803.
Mhm.
They fought from the French, and then we were occupied by three different nations. I think we occupied by the Spain. The Spain took half of the land. I think they occupied Dominican Republic,
Mhm.
and then the Spain occupied Dominican Republic, and then the French occupied Haiti. So we had two different colonizer over there, the
Yes, and
French
and
and the Spain.
and also like I hear the story, you know what I'm saying? Because
Hmm.
another friend of mine, Hassan, our brother
Hmm.
Hassan, he always talk on Haiti, you know,
Hmm.
and with Dessalines, with Dessalines and June Jack, say Dessalines, my bad, Toussaint Louverture,
To sell
and
over to, yeah.
yeah, Toussaint Louverture, and also how the French when they once because Toussaint Louverture, it's a mixed story with Toussaint, because
Mhm.
he was a part of the French army. He was a part of the French
Yes,
army originally.
yes, yes,
He was a general, if I'm not mistaken.
yes. He was.
He was a
Yeah.
general, and so he was kind of clinged on to France. That when they fought for their independence, and they won they won their independence with brother, holy water and green tea. Gonna have to mute yourself. You dragging that chair around. You know what I'm saying?
My
I'm gonna
bad,
put
my
your
bad,
ass
my
on mute.
bad. Hold on, let me put it on mute. Let me put. I got you. Let me put it on mute.
Mhm.
I'm done. I ain't dragging it no more. Go ahead.
I got you. Because you know, we dropping some he dropping some history lessons. But
Right.
back with our Toussaint Louverture, because he was connected with our Napoleon and the French army. And the French
Army.
army, he
Yeah.
was a general. And once they won, and how they deceived Haiti, once they won their freedom, they deceived Haiti. They told Toussaint Louverture to come back to France to sign some treaty or some treaty or whatever else the case may be. And when he got there, I want you to talk about what he got. I don't want to take the shine away from you. When he got there, they
They
enslaved
trapped
him.
him. Hmm. That
They
was a that
enslaved
was
him.
that, hmm
Go ahead.
And yeah, he got trapped over there, and then they ship him back to France, and they kidnapped the Louverture over there. He died from fever.
Starvation. They starved him. They put him in there and
Starved
they
him.
starved him.
Hmm.
Where
Hmm.
Dessalines had to take over as ruler, not ruler, but as one of the generals, the fearsome generals. You know, and I want to talk about that because
Hmm.
the world view Haiti as being one of those countries, a third world type countries, and
Hmm.
because of all Haiti, again of brother Hassan's teaching, Haiti
Hmm.
liberated the world. When the world needed Haiti, Haiti came to the world age. But a lot of people forget that part. that part
Of
in
course.
history. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Even I was talking to our brother James. A lot of people don't know also with Haiti. Haiti is one of those free countries that even slaves in America, when
Mhm.
Abraham Lincoln did the Emancipation Proclamation, he sent people to
Mhm.
Liberia, which in Africa, and they sent people to
Mhm.
Haiti as well. So they have some Haitian or people who claim that they're Haitian
Mhm.
nationalists or from Haiti, that they're actually from our American slaves in other parts of the world that migrated to Haiti as well. Because Haiti was very rich. They were very rich and well in resources,
Yes.
well in
Still now.
everything, you know.
Still
And
these
then
days.
the world powers came into Haiti and depleted. France, a lot of people don't know this. France made Haiti paid reparation for them fighting for their freedom.
Yes.
They bled
By
Haiti dry.
yeah. By President Mboye, because they were threatening Haiti. They were coming back to destroy Haiti. So and Mboye have to pay them in gold. Mboye have
Yes,
to pay them in gold. And then right now 10 years ago we had a president named Aristide.
yes,
He claimed
yes.
that money. George Bush sent his military over there, take him out, give him a coup d'etat
Hmm. Was
for
it
that
Bush?
reason.
Wasn't Bush? It was Clinton. It
Yeah,
was
but
Clinton.
no, the Bush family.
Wasn't Clinton? I thought it was Clinton. But I'll receive
No,
a
no,
Clinton, I
Bush.
believe. Bush, okay.
No, Bush. The first time was Clinton,
Hmm.
and then the second time was Bush.
Yeah, because I remember even because I was in the Bahamas at the time, and it was like a
Hmm.
big, huge thing with Aristide, because they saying the people
Hmm.
wanted to assassinate him or whatever. And
Oh, many
one of the
times.
yeah, we have an elder here. His name is Khalid Muhammad, our ancestor, actually, not the elder ancestor. He died. He said, whatever America get involved, you should run away. You
Oh
understand? Because
yeah.
there's always something for something. Because when the Clintons got involved, you know, it's nothing in this world for free. When the Clintons got
Hmm.
involved, say, yo, we want to help out Aristide and blah blah blah. Because I remember Aristide, we praise Aristide because Aristide was a person who spoke, I believe, 13 languages. 13,
Yeah, yeah.
very educated man. You
Very,
understand? Even
very,
in the
very.
Bahamas, like we was that was the source of the news. Every news media, every feed was all on Haiti and tied in Haiti. And now America has slithered their way in Haiti and depleted them also of their resources and natural resources. You know,
Yeah.
because they look at like every time you made mention of Haiti, they always talk about the slums, about Haiti being
Yeah.
so deprived of everything.
Yeah.
But I'm like, how did they get deprived? What is the history behind it? Why don't you tell the whole story? You understand?
Yeah.
I'm
You
sorry for
know.
taking away. I want you to explain certain things,
Yeah,
but
man. Let him.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, brother, conscious. Damn.
he know his thing. He know his thing.
Hey, you know
So
what? Hold on. Let me say something real quick. Hey, you
uh-huh.
know what, brother? You know what, brother, conscious is doing. Brother
Yeah.
Conscious is trying to prove himself. He's trying
no,
to prove. Look, his study. Go ahead, my brother.
no,
Go ahead, brother.
not even
Go
my
ahead, brother. Go ahead.
study. Not even
No,
my
no,
study.
no.
I'm gonna give it one second, because the Bahamas, like truth be told, I had to find this out like a few years ago. One of our
Got you.
second language, because we have a huge influx of Haitians in the Bahamas. That
Yeah.
our second language in the Bahamas, I just found out a few years ago, is actually a Creole. You understand? That's
Wow.
half our
Yeah.
population.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's deep. That's deep.
You want so like their story is our stories as well. And even here in America, I know like in America, like they shun because
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
I, I kind of grew up a little bit
Yeah. Yeah.
in West Palm Beach, and I heard how people like belittle Haiti, like Obey and voodoo and black magic and so forth, you know. Because
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not familiar as well, so I had to deal with the same criticism and so forth from people
Uh-huh.
from here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I understand, like literally when I grew up around, that's my lineage. You understand? I grew up around
Yeah.
Haitians. You know what I'm saying? The griot, the sauce bar, like that's my thing. You dig what I'm saying?
It's still
So
Haitian culture. It's still the Creole
yes.
culture. You know.
Yes. You dig? So I want to understand, because we're going to get back, let them get into it too as well. But
Absolutely.
yes,
Yeah. Yeah.
I wanted this that's
Yeah.
not like that's a part of my culture. You understand? It's incorporated in my culture. And also
That's
I have a
excellent.
son who was like, he was doing a lot of lecturing. He's doing a lot of lecturing on IET. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And how they stand in the world, and a lot of elders as
Yeah.
well. What's his name again? Malcolm X spoke on Haiti too. Khalid Muhammad spoke on Haiti. A lot of elders spoke on Haiti, you know what I'm saying, and how they were massacred and bamboozled. Like my thing is, France made Haiti paid for them fighting for their freedom. Like, how was that? They forced them into their financial decline. You understand what I'm saying? So to hear when people be like, ignorant, oh, Haiti this, but tell the story, why is Haiti like this? Why is Haiti like this? You bled Haiti dry, bone dry.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying?
Hey, Brother Conscious, he knows, Brother Conscious, he knows about Haiti. That's where he's from. Now let him talk about it.
They always about Haiti, the politics, they always show you the baddest part, but they never show you about the nicest place in Haiti. They always show you the bad part. Same thing. Let's say you go to Bronx. Bronx is a bad place too. But they're gonna show you the bridge, Queens Bridge, nice, beautiful place. But America have bad place too. Same thing in Haiti. We have bad place, we have beautiful place. But they always show you the media, they always show you the baddest place, but they never show you the beautiful place we have in Haiti.
Yes.
Place uncovered. We don't some place that I don't even know in Haiti, but they beautiful place.
Yes. Guess what? And let me and I just want to add, I just want to compliment of what he's saying and let him go back into it. I met this beautiful young lady from Haiti. She was like,
we go.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
No, look,
she's of age.
She's of age. But I met this beautiful 21-year-old from Haiti, and she was like, I don't like America. I'm going back. And I said, well, I said, hey, can I come with you? Because she understood how messed up America was, and she told me what they show on TV. Only 10% of Haiti is like that.
Only 10. Yeah, you're right.
And when you look at America, America has some very dirt poor places as well, but they don't show you that. They don't show you that America has some very poor areas that they don't want to show you. Like even some places, like in the country, where it's just a lot of poor places, like real messed up cities in the city. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's torn to pieces, abandoned houses, and they leave them to rot. You know what I'm saying? So it's bad places everywhere. But when it comes to foreign countries, they want to show the negative in the media, especially melanated places, heavy melanated places, like our brothers and sisters in Haiti.
But why they never tell you California always filed for bankruptcy? They don't want to tell you that. They don't want to tell you that. But so they always want to go outside, create a chaos. After that, they say, "Oh, this country is this country is that. Don't go over there," and they don't want to create chaos over there.
Right.
All the time. Always
Give us some of that history about. First, give us some of that history about Bill Clinton, and then give us some of that history on George Bush.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead, kick that knowledge real quick.
Okay.
Go ahead, moderator. Go ahead, moderator. I see you.
Remember, I think 2010, the earthquake happened over there in Haiti, and then I think Wyclef and everybody, all the Hollywood star, they kind of like do a big donation to rebuild Haiti. It's on mute. So
no, you good. Come on.
They give a big donation to Haiti, but they try to give Wyclef.
And he's Haitian too, right?
Yeah, he's Haitian.
He is.
Born and raised in Haiti.
Gotcha.
So they try to give Wyclef that money to rebuild Haiti. And then the Clinton family went under, and then they trash talk about Wyclef gonna take that money, do this we did. You're not gonna do, you're not gonna do good with it. What they do, they took that money. We had a president at the time named Martelly. When they give that money, Martelly and the Clinton organization, they stole that money. I think they stole $13 billion. $13 billion. They stole that money.
I wanna touch on that just a little bit. I'm not familiar with what occurred, but that's why a lot of people are skeptical about these Red Cross organization. People
Oh, they didn't do
donating
nothing over there.
big, yes, they donating big money.
Yeah, big money.
What a lot of people don't know about these organizations that I'm not familiar. I'm not too familiar with Haiti and so forth, but I can tell you in
Mhm,
parts of Africa, also here what happened in America, that
mhm,
they go in these black communities, these black or predominantly black areas, when they sit here and
mhm.
say they're giving you vaccinations and they're conducting biological warfare. It was
Oh
stated
yeah,
factual that here in America, they give black people, they say they give them black, they're vaccinating black people and they give them syphilis. They're vaccinating black people and they give them
true,
HIV. You
true,
understand? They went to Haiti, they
true.
did the same thing. They went to
Same thing.
Africa and did the same thing. You understand? They go
Yeah,
ahead
yeah.
and they give you what you call again, a pardoning gift to lower your guards down. They give you food, like when they went ahead, like the Red Cross is down there. I remember the Red Cross is
Mhm,
down there, Salvation Army was down there. They give you
mhm,
food, give you water, give you some form of shelter, and they sit you and they want to
mhm.
inject you with stuff. You understand?
Yeah,
They inject you with
yeah,
stuff.
yeah. And to inject you, you can't have kids anymore, and then you sick. You
Sterilization.
know,
Yep.
yeah,
Sterilization.
sterilization.
You
Yeah,
have
it's
no
even
children.
here. Even
Mhm.
here, they do that here too. Every day in America, they have a flu, and then you got to go there and then take a shot, and then at the end of the day, you're getting weaker, you're getting sicker. You're getting sick. So they do that a lot. But we like a test lab for them.
Yes. Guinea pigs. We're guinea
Yeah,
pigs.
guinea
Test guinea
pigs.
pigs. Hmm.
Yeah. So.
See, like, because you know what? Like, I personally feel our problem is with that is that we don't have the form of unity. When I say unity, is we have corrupt politicians, whether it being here in the Bahamas, whether it be in Haiti, whether it
Same
being
in
in
Haiti,
America, we have
anywhere.
no one to sit here and really like say no.
We don't have a leader. That's why we don't have.
Yes, but we
Every
don't
race have
necessarily
the.
need a leader. We don't have.
I was talking about James about it, right? Remember James?
Yeah, yeah.
Only
Go,
our
go
black
ahead.
race, we don't have a leader to teach us. You know, we don't have that.
And the reason being, not to sit here and say we need a leader, we need several leaders, but the reason why of our leaders, because when we have these so-called leaders, they're easily corrupted, they're easily
Oh
being
yeah.
bought, they easily can be bought. You understand what I'm saying? Like a prime example, like these Jesse Jackson, these Al Sharptons, they're easily bought.
Oh
Give them what they want. What they want is they want money, they want fame. You understand? We sit
yeah,
here and
yeah.
we stand for something, everybody in unison holding hands on a whole idea, whatever the ideal may be. And then go ahead, they go to
Mhm.
the leader. What do you want? I want a radio show. I want a talk show. I want $1 million. They give it to them and they said, the leader tell you, go ahead, go about your business. What we had here is done and over with. You understand? So necessarily have a
Because
leader. We need a community.
mhm.
We need several communities all working together. That's what we lack.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Right,
Yeah.
they buy them like you said. They most of them are Masons, so they buy them. They buy them leader. They have to buy them. If they can't buy you, you already know what's gonna happen if they can't buy you.
Yes, yes. Because
They'll
I
kill
like I
you.
said again, I want you to like to the world, like I'm seeing a lot of people they view Haiti as bad because that what white people don't understand I'm not saying our black magic, our form of spirituality. Because they say voodooism, that came from Africa. That came from Africa. That was what we use to speak to the higher powers, to speak to our ancestors, the higher being. That's what we use to meditate. And I hate how they blackball black magic or our form of spirituality because they don't understand it. They tried to study it.
No,
Like
they understand it. They understand it. They know because the white men practice voodoo too.
no,
They
not
do
to say
practice
they,
voodoo.
not to say they don't know. They do know, but they cannot tap into. We're a person. We vibrate. We talk to Mother Earth.
Basically, what's happening. This is what's happening here
Hmm.
with Voodoo or Voodoo. What's happening
Hmm.
is that the elites that do know how powerful it is,
Yeah.
they give their people the negative connotation. So it is a split. It is a divide. The elites know how powerful it is, but the ones who are not elite, they look at it as a wicked form because that's what they're being taught by their peers.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like it's like they're tricking themselves to hate you and hate what you do, but they understand how powerful it is because they want it to be deemed as evil.
And also with that, it's we're so hospitable. We're so hospitable of a race of people, us being black people, whether you're from America, you're from Haiti, you're from the Bahamas, you're from Jamaica, you're from South Central America, or even from Africa.
No,
We're
no,
so
no, no, no. Hey, wait. Where in Africa though? Where?
all over. We're so hospitable that we integrate people into our culture, and not necessarily like we're thinking, you know what I'm saying? We're thinking we want to share our knowledge, we want to share it towards the world. And even this happened even during slavery. We want to share to the world our form of spirituality, our what makes us who we are. And we bring these folks into our circle. We bring these folks into our circle. They study us, they learn from us, and they take what we taught them and they use it against us. You know what I'm saying? This is the part that I dislike that. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, when I said they don't understand voodoo or voodoo, in the Bahamas, you call it obeah, because that's something that we've been taught from our divine being. We've been taught this in our divine being. So they understand what it does to us, how it mixes our melanin, everything, but they can't fully use it or utilize it to the best of their ability. So therefore, you know, like they said, marijuana. I'm not a marijuana smoker, but they say marijuana, or it's a gateway drug to many other drugs. You understand? And they're trying to
It's
tax
not
it
a
and whatever
drug.
else the case may be. Yeah. And they say they label as bad because they cannot make money because people produce marijuana on a high pace and a high rate. But I said it to say this, that they cannot utilize our magic. So therefore, they don't want us to use it ourselves. It's like in slavery. That was our form of, then we went back to singing. That was our form of us connecting back to our motherland, wherever our motherland may be. That's us connected to our motherland. So what they did, they took that away from us. We're gonna give you Jesus Christ. We're gonna give you yada yada. We're gonna give you a white man to sit you and to put you under control, because what you know and what you did, you know what I'm saying, that ain't the way. We wanna control your mind, put you under complete subjugation, you know? But yeah, but back to you, Gardy. Yeah, like if you can talk to like folks
Okay,
or reach.
about about the voodoo thing. We have like
Hey, one sec. After the voodoo thing, please
Mhm.
break down some stuff about Bill Clinton and what they did, because I really
Yes.
want you
yeah.
to touch on that topic.
Yes.
Yeah,
After
yeah.
the voodoo,
About
after the voodoo.
Oh yeah. Okay. There's another thing I forgot. Yeah. The voodoo thing. There's two type. I think there's two type of voodoo. There's voodoo like if you seek, that person can use natural stuff to heal you. You
Yes.
know. And there's voodoo like if you want to sell your soul. You know. You know. The biggest problem they have with the Haitian people about voodoo is the zombification. That's the thing. Every white man, they want to know how we do that. That's why a lot of them, they're afraid of Haitian. A lot of them, they try to study it. They try to, I don't know, they try a lot. They can't understand it. That's why they kind of afraid, you know, with, with the Haitian community.
I want to touch
And
on
then,
that just a little
mhm,
more. I got you. We're gonna get back
mhm,
to you with this. But I
mhm,
want you to know that Haiti isn't the only Caribbean island. They had that here in America as well. But because Haiti gained their independence way before the world, that it got washed away. Like the Bahamas,
mhm,
we did it. Trinidad, they still practice it today. Guyana,
mhm,
all the rest, even in Dominican Republic and Puerto Rico, they still do that too. They call it I forget, there's another name for it they use. They still use it today.
mhm.
But the only reason why
Santorina,
Haitians,
Santorina, or something like that.
yeah, something like
Something like
that.
that. Yeah,
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
got you.
It's still voodoo.
But but
This is still voodoo.
yeah, but the reason why Haiti is more known for it, because again, they gained their independence, you say 1803. You understand that?
And with
Whereas
it,
we,
with the
yeah.
voodoo,
Yes. Yeah, I heard
with
stories,
it.
man. I heard stories about that. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
They said I know the French army, because they Napoleon and his generals, they was writing story. They say they saw thunder and lightning in the sky, and they saw a pig flying with
Yeah.
pigs flying, all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying?
All
Like
type of shit.
I heard more stories, like they said they saw blood in the sky and all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's us
Yeah. It's.
manifesting. We want freedom.
Hmm.
So like,
Hmm.
yeah, like we gain our independent,
Wow.
our freedom. We gain, like America gained a freedom 1865. Yeah, 1865. That's when all the slave states was free. In the Bahamas, we gain our freedom, freedom, like maybe like 1900s, like early 1900s. I can't remember
Oh.
exactly. So that was,
1973.
No, 1973 when we had our black, we still had segregation though. That was our segregation time.
Oh,
Okay,
really?
my bad. Go ahead. My bad. Go ahead.
Yeah.
What about
We still had the
Jamaica?
I believe Jamaica either in the late 18 or maybe in 1900s. I'm not sure. Maybe late 18s, 19, because slavery was really documented here in America mostly. You understand? Because America's like what really spread slavery about, So you're gonna be known. Whereas the islands is like we had it because when they abolished the transatlantic slave trade, you know what I'm saying? That was kind of even towards us, and also in the Caribbean, like places in the other Caribbean, they went from African slave and they went to get Indian from East India. They went to get East India. That's why you have a lot of coolies. We call them coolies in the Bahamas, whereas they're East Indian or East Indian descendants. I know you see them a lot in Jamaica. You see them in in Trinidad. You see them in Guyanese. They call them coolies or Dogla. Dogla is half black, half Indian. But when they abolish it, even like that should tell you. I was listening to a podcast from Rush Limbaugh, one of them racist Republicans. He's like, yo, white people are always being charged with slavery when they were the one who was fighting the hardest to end slavery. I'm like, when y'all gift up on black people, you went to East Indian, you got the East Indians, and y'all try that. You understand? Like, what the hell? But yeah, keep going. Tell me about the story again, and then he's gonna go on.
I think it's in 1993, 1992. I think Clinton brother-in-law Eli's brother had a rice plantation.
There we go. We want to get on that Clinton stuff. Go ahead.
And then I think the USDA didn't pass the rice product. That's mean they had a bad rice. Probably the land was not good enough. And then Clinton had a good relation with Haiti. He had a good relation with Aristide at the time. So Clinton destroyed the Haitian market. That's the reason Haiti is kind of very difficult right now. It's because of that. Because the USDA asked him, you need to dump the rice. And then Clinton shipped the rice in Haiti and he destroyed the Haitian market. That's another problem. That's another problem who destroyed our market system. Because let's say like I'm a entrepreneur, I want to sell my rice. My rice is at $3. They sell the rice for $1. Automatically, that's gonna destroy my my rice product. So that's another thing. The U.S. destroyed the Haitian market.
Further.
Yeah, further. Yeah. That's one thing. And the second thing they do every day in Haiti, it is stealing resources by doing what?
Because if I'm not mistaken, wasn't America the
by
one
doing what though? What you said? What are they doing? How do they steal the resources?
How they do that? They create they put their own government. Like let's say the government that we have right now, it's the American people put them there.
Yes.
It's not fighting for the Haitian. They're fighting for themselves. So they put their own government. If they put their own government, what do you think they can do? They can go to Haiti with their own personal helicopter, and then they can steal any resources they want.
Yes. I wanna because if I'm not mistaken.
Immigration. Yes. When Americans go into Haiti, they don't need a visa. They just go there.
Wow.
They just buy a ticket and go over there. So you see, they don't pay. I mean, they don't have any immigration who's gonna search them. They can go over there with any viruses they want. They can do anything.
Wow.
Yeah, and then they go on over there. They do all type of shit. They doing homosexuality over there. They doing a pedophilia over there. If you caught them, you can kill them. They go back for free. Nothing happened to them.
I wanna touch on two part. Because I know we're speaking on reparation, but didn't France put America in charge of enforcing that Haiti paid them reparation? If I'm not mistaken, I'm not too sure about that information right now. I just said, but wasn't France?
No.
Didn't France? No. They
No,
didn't
no,
put
no. We
America.
never have any reparation from France.
No, no,
Either
no, no, no,
France,
no.
either.
That when didn't France told America to make y'all force y'all to pay them? Wasn't that in
No,
France?
no, only France. Only France. Only
Hold on,
France.
let me kind of,
Only
what are
France.
you, brother Conscious, are you asking, what are you asking
I'm
specifically?
asking him, did French make America strong arm Haiti? That's what I'm saying.
You mean occupied Haiti
No. Make, because I know before when France asked asked Haiti to pay them reparation, I believe y'all told them no the first time. And I feel like they got
Yes.
America involved to let them to strong arm you, to force y'all to pay France.
No. It's only the French tried to bring their boat, and then America went. The Americans, they went to Haiti for different purposes,
Yeah.
to put their government over there, to steal
If I can
resources in
if I
another
can
way.
if I can interject on that, what I heard, I was doing some research and I saw this man say online, what happened is that France threatened Haiti that they would enslave them again if they wouldn't start, if they didn't start paying them a certain amount. And they paid them so much, it turned into billions and billions of dollars. And then when it came to a point where they got their freedom completely, and then France stopped doing that, eventually over time, Haiti asked France for reparations and France declined. That's what I heard online. That's okay. That's what that was my research told me. So I heard that France did that by themselves.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
I might have been mistaken. That might be somebody.
No. But look though, brother Conscious, it does not mean that you're mistaken, because it's different ways that they all work together. Because there had to be at some point where there was a unification. There could be a point where there was a unification where they did strong arm Haiti. At some point, it could be that. It could be historical, but we just have to do our research to make sure. That's all.
We have three countries right now still. We have three countries still a threat for Haiti. It's the French, the U.S., and Canada. This is three of them.
Right.
I never heard anything about Canada dealing with the Haiti. Go ahead. I want to hear this one.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Canada always they have their business over there in Haiti. You know, they always doing stuff in Haiti. They always like they do a lot of stuff. Like visa. Canada always give the Haitian visa to leave the country. That's bad. That's another thing. And then they stealing land in Haiti. A lot of Canadian, they live in Haiti, you know. So they love when they like when Haiti it's unstable, because they can steal land, stuff like that. You know, Canada is involved in it too.
Oh wow! You shared some light my way. I was unaware of this.
Oh yeah, Canada, man. Canada. In my eyes, I haven't done no research on Canada heavily.
You can do your research.
After saying that right there, I believe Canada may be just as evil as America.
Yeah, of course. That's U.S. sister.
Yeah, no, because Canada
USA little sister.
because Canada has their dirt too. You know what I'm saying? Because Canada is divided. It's divided with American Canada, and I think Quebec, Canada, where they speak French as well. You know what I'm saying? French colonizers was there as well. And
absolutely.
Because I know Canada was kind of safe haven for a lot of black folks like Frederick Douglass and so forth. When they ran up north, and they, you know what I'm saying, when it was after them, you know what I'm saying, they fled to Canada for their freedom, you know. That's definitely.
Yep. It's also a safe haven for Drake.
Justin Bieber. I wanna switch.
And Tory Lanez.
Yeah, that'll probably be my next safe haven, maybe as well. But I want to switch the topic. I want to switch the topic a little bit now, because I wanted to talk about the history. You know what I'm saying, in Haiti, with the world. You know what I'm saying, with the world. My topic on today, because you're a black man. If I'm a police officer, I see you. I don't see you until you start speaking, until you start talking. I won't see you any different. You know what I'm saying? I see you the same way I see myself. I see myself as a black person. How do you feel? This is the next question for everybody. how do you feel? I wouldn't say being governed. I would say being governed, but how do you feel the policing is in the Black community?
Oh man, go ahead, James.
No, I got no. We need we need your strong Zoe response.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Because again, other than you start speaking, I would consider you as an African American, somebody who born until you started talking, and then hear your accent and so forth.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, police brutality with but brutality. I mean, it affects the Black community more, but every race get brutalized by the cop.
Mhm.
But we victimize the most. The reason they do that, there's many reasons they do that. It's a policy, it's a way to how to say that, to I don't want to say it, but it's the truth. But
Go ahead.
there's a organ thing, black market. You know what I'm talking about.
Mhm.
So
Absolutely.
the most reason they want to get rid of us because a lot of white people are sick. Black men, we build better than them. So
Damn.
your part costs. I mean, your body when you die, I think it costs like $200,000 when you die. So a black man when you die, your body when you die costs $300,000. And if you think that I'm lying, and the reason they bring this corona, okay, let me give you an example.
Mhm.
They said when you die from COVID, automatically they have to wipe your body, wipe it, and then they get rid of you as soon as possible.
Mhm.
Why, when you die, they take your part?
Allegedly, to perform an autopsy. Allegedly,
Nah, come
the
on,
cause
man.
of death.
Come on.
The cause of death. Allegedly, I'm just telling you what they saying.
No,
Allegedly for
listen.
autopsy.
No, that's bullcrap. Listen,
Mhm.
if you said that body is very dangerous, why you gotta dig? You're not gonna dig, right?
Mhm.
Other places, other country, automatically, if you die from a disease, a bad disease,
Mhm.
they're not gonna do an autopsy on you automatically. They're
Mhm.
not. But America, that's something fishy,
And guess what? I gotta say something too, man. And it's sad I gotta say it but it's so true. I think they're talking about they was having a cremation. They were cremating the bodies.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Somebody, I don't want to get too personal with it because they might see this, but let me just say this. I'm not gonna say specifically who it was, but somebody passed away. Somebody I knew personally. They passed away, and before they went to the hospital, it seemed like everything was okay with them and stuff like that. From what I heard, and as soon as they went to the hospital, all of a sudden, they end up passing. Now I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened or whatever while they were there. They could have really passed or whatever, but I'm not sure because I'm like this in these times here, whether it's black men, black women, black people in general, it seems like they really getting us for our organs, bro. Because we're not as in their eyes, we're not as valuable as them as far as like intellectually or
We're deplorable. We're deplorable. Of no use.
Yeah,
Of no use.
absolutely.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
So
Except for our organs. Go ahead.
this is the reason.
I'm gonna give you right now. Like it was a one Jewish guy, a really really rich Jewish guy. He just died like maybe a couple years ago, He had, I think he was like maybe 93, 90 something. He had 7 heart transplants. 7. People wait 40 and 50 years, 60 years, time to get none of that. He had 7 heart transplants.
Okay. So,
7.
and I bet you all of them are black men hearts.
You know they ain't gonna
They came from a
discuss. They
black
ain't gonna
man.
disclose that. They ain't gonna disclose that.
Of course, yeah, of course, yeah. And this is the reason they doing police brutality on us. This is the main reason. Black market. That's what they do.
Yes.
Killing us for our part. Because
And what else? And what else
if
did
you're
you say?
healthy right now, you're not
Go
gonna
ahead,
give
bro.
your part away to somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-uh.
No, they have to kill it to get it from you. By
Mm-hmm.
drive-by shooting, go into your community. Jail is another business. It's a big business
Mm.
to take your part.
Now, what did you say? You told me something that really enlightened me that might be going on. They go into the black community and act like they're black.
Oh
And
yeah,
then
yeah, yeah. They put a
yeah.
mask. You know, they put masks. You think they you know, the crime. They say crime, black crime. You know, the black crime.
Black on
They
black,
said
black on black,
black
right?
on black crime. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's sometimes you think it's a gang, and it's not.
Mm-hmm.
It's not. You know, it's not a gang related. They just the government sent their people dressed up and then start shooting.
Yeah. Yeah. That was documented with the Bloods and the Crips. That was documented. That was the government. It was the government. You understand?
Yeah.
They put on the red, they go to the Crips, they shoot it up. They put on the blue, they go to the Bloods, they shoot it up. You know what I'm saying? And tie the people, put them against each other.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. So that was real. That really happened.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that really happened.
I got I gotta look up that documentary. You gotta send me that info.
Yeah.
brother,
Hell yeah, yeah. That was that happened even in the Panther, in the black, in the Panther community, with the Panthers as well. There's the same thing happened as well. But I definitely
Right.
I like that. I like your response though. Organ harvesting, and that been happening a lot. I saw it was a guy in California. He was found on the side of the road with nothing inside. He was missing, and he found with no organs in his body, nothing, just an empty
Thank
shell,
you.
nothing
Thank
in his
you.
body. And then we have
Remember
a
they
lot
found
of.
that. Remember they found that. Oh my bad. Remember when they found that boy wrapped up
At the gym,
in the
at the
gym,
gym, right? Yeah, yeah.
filled with newspaper.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
It's
so that's
crazy.
definitely that is key. And you have a lot of like black people when we go missing, ain't no Amber Alert for us. We ain't that important. You know what I'm
You
saying? We
remember I
ain't that
told you that,
important.
James? They have a van
what?
outside looking for black people, man. Every state.
I feel like because they said on your driver's license and your ID, like if you don't change it, it's automatically you're an organ donor. And then now with COVID, that's a good reason to go ahead and go organ harvesting because he died from blah 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 blah, and we got to cremate the body. That's a good cover up. That's definitely a great
Yeah, of
cover up.
course.
You know,
Oh,
our melanin, our body, because again, we're physically stronger. We're physically stronger
Of
allegedly,
course.
you know. So yeah,
Yeah,
that's a
because we the first key, man. When Most High created us, we created us first.
yes, that's
Of course.
definitely key. Yes.
So it is, you know. So of course. So
I love your answer. I love your answer. That's key.
but
That's key
this
work.
is the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Mm-hmm.
a black woman can make any race.
Yes. We know white people can't do it, but we know we can create albino, and albino keep on mixing,
You
gonna
can create
mutate.
a black woman can create any race you want, any race you want.
Mm-hmm.
They can.
Yes.
We can make white people. We can.
Yes. Dr. Frances Cress Wilson, she's saying that there was a mutation of albino people going with albino people eventually evolved into Caucasian. And you can understand because albino
Yes.
people
Yes.
have recessive
Yes.
genes.
Yes.
And check this out. And if you look up something, it was some East Indian people or somewhere over there, close in the quote unquote Middle East, and they was over there, and they showed the albino Indians. They look just like Caucasian, just like.
Of course. Yeah.
It was crazy. I said, wow. So really, it's almost like
they came from us.
It's almost like they're. I don't want to say they're. It's like we're one and the same. It's just a mutation. but they created that divide and made it so horrific.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And
they
Yeah.
got cursed. They got cursed from the Most High. That's the reason the Most High see how bad they're gonna be 100 years or 400 years after. He saw,
From Esau, from Esau, from Esau.
or I mean,
Mhm,
he
mhm.
saw a lot of things. He say like, I'm not gonna bless him. I'm gonna bless Jacob instead him.
Yes. Yes. We here. We here. I see you. We here. We are here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, we gonna get
So
back to it. We gonna get back to it because our brother James and
Now,
brother Gardy.
mhm, mhm.
now Leo, this is
Yes.
now Leo. I'm at CDL school.
Yes.
He already got his CDLs. He
Mm-hmm.
just decided to come to this company for a while or whatever. But me and him, this is my roommate right here, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I came to this place, and this was the first person this was like the first person that I encountered in like a conversation right here.
Divine intervention. Divine intervention.
Divine intervention.
Mm-hmm.
And he makes music. He makes instrumentals. Phenomenal.
That's the
I'm talking about it was a
universe.
beat.
That's the
Yo, guess what,
universe
though?
right now. Mhm.
Yo, I heard a beat that he made,
Mhm.
and I was blown away. I was blown away. And I said to myself, you're not that lets you know right there that it is a connection as far as like you said, the universal connection, divine
Yes.
intervention and stuff like that. So
Mhm.
I just want to let you know that this is not a forceful conversation we're having. This is a flowing conversation.
Yes, yes, yes. Nah, brother Gardy, we definitely gonna do some more. We definitely gonna do some more, But I wanna sit here and tackle that same topic again. I love your respond, brother James. I want you to go to again, police brutality or the policing in the Black community as well. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever you want, because I'm about to go like 10 minutes on my little rant and rave. But I'm gonna let you go ahead and touch on that topic as well. I know we spoke on this on several other videos, but you can recap as well,
Absolutely, yeah. Police brutality. Man, it's crazy, man. Can y'all hear me?
We can.
Yes.
It's like when I think about
Oh, sorry. James,
Go
let me
ahead,
add
go ahead.
something up.
Go ahead.
You see how they are? They always attack the African American on police brutality. Why they never attack the Haitian? They barely attack the Haitian.
Yes.
Because
Yes. Because you're protected. Protected. Blessed. The Levi tribe, blessed.
Yeah, we kind of blessed, but they know we can do stuff. We can do different stuff to them. They know that.
Mm-hmm. And also with that, I want to say as well, because we're West Indian, our culture is a little different, and we understand that we're in foreign land, we're in a foreign country, we're in foreign land.
This is not our
we
land anyway.
we move a little differently, you know what I'm saying? That's coming, not to sit here and say it's rightfully. My mom used to tell me this: when in Rome, act like the Romans, but at the same time, know your place. You understand? Know your place. Before I got here, I had a whole lecture like, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna sit here and act a fool, know your place, know your culture, know your upbringing,
Yeah, same here. Yes, Jim. Sorry, man. I didn't want to cut you off. You can.
Oh, no doubt. It's cool. But mine is gonna be brief. But the word police, from the etymology of the word police, means public order. So if a police officer is not upholding public order, in my eyes, he is not a policeman or a policewoman. Because if they're not upholding public order, they've already taken off that uniform spiritually. Because they're supposed to. So to me, there's no such thing as police brutality. There's such thing as officers putting on, there's such thing as, what do they call it? Impersonators. We have impersonators in uniform that are doing things outside of public order. So those are imposters. Those people are being put there They're being put there really, really to give the police force a different description than what it really is. Because when you start using words like police brutality, I know what you mean. Other people know what you mean, but we have to go into the etymology. And if we say police brutality, if we go into the etymology, we're saying public order brutality. There's no such thing. But looking at the description of today and the modern definition of it, I understand what y'all mean. But if I want to break it down and use semantics, then I would say the word police means public order, and we need to begin to identify who are the ones upholding public order and who are the imposters who are committing the brutality. That's my description as far as semantics, given given my direct description and bringing the etymology, the actual definition of the word, so that people can really understand that we need to create a distinction between these people that are put their knee on your neck and another person that'll save your life from your home. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We need to create a distinction. We have to have a balance. We can't say shit like fuck the police. We have to say shit like fuck the imposters who are who have that uniform on, and they need to be fired and put in jail. But go ahead, Mike.
It's just not gonna happen. It's never gonna happen. Yeah, they can have them. They can always fire them and then hire them to another department. They don't care about the. They don't care, man. They don't care.
Well, this is
the
like
only thing we need to do.
Check this out. Check this out real quick. I'm giving you the thing that has to be done. Whether it will be done or not is another story. But it still has to be done, whether you do it, whether I do it, or whether he does it. It still has to be done in order for our people to be set in a free state. Now, if we say that it's not going to be done, then we've already been defeated. But if we say let's create a plan for it to be done, then we can create a resolve.
Yes. And I want to piggyback on the same thing because I gotta go. I have to make it. Not say I gotta go, but I gotta make it known. I'm about to go into my little encyclopedia to name some names. All right. When I speak on police brutality, I speak on the Alton Sterlings. I speak on the Sandra Bland. I speak on the Sean Bell, Eric Gardner, Walter Scott, Tamir Rice, Mike Brown, Freddie Gray, Philandro Castile, Kwamina, Okren, Amadou Diallo, even Trayvon Martin, Corin Gaines, all what's the lady called? Walter Wallace Jr. that happened in Philly. Walter Wallace Jr. that happened in Philly. What's the other one? What's the guy name again? Not Freddie Gray. With the big riot, the one we just had recently with the big riot.
George
Floyd. Yes, George Floyd.
Yeah.
I speak on these names, even Trayvon Martin, because it's the same thing, where we had these people that put into power or felt like they put into power to sit here and govern or try to govern Black folks. What I believe it to be is these so-called public system, or what you said, what's the word again? Order? What was the term again? Public order. These public order, I call them domestic terrorists. I call them domestic because they're terrorizing us. They're being terrorizing us. I feel like they're undertrained. They're undertrained. They have to be retrained. The police force, the whole system, you understand, is based on this fascist, racist.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
They're fascist racism, like it's hidden racism that's in these places. That's Malcolm X said it again. How is it that all these police officers are in our community, but yet again our crime rating down is sky high? If there's more police in my community, it means I should be safer. I should see less crime. Why is it more cops and more crime? That don't make no sense at all.
Wow.
It's true.
Yeah.
Like I said again, only way we sit here and we speak on this is when it's hit home. When it hit home, meaning when it's one of our loved ones. Then we want to sit here and in a protest. We had an outcry that we cry and demanding justice. Again, if we put these public orders or these domestic terrorists in power, you understand, in power to govern us, I don't want to handle, because I watch a few videos. You know how scary it is or how traumatizing it is to have a traffic stop and you have police officers pull you over with their gun drawn. Do you know how scary that is? And I see on the streets, I see on the news, like if somebody pull me with a gun, I'm gonna be petrified. I'm gonna be terrified. I don't know how to respond. I have my hand up and I still might be shot. You understand? And how these white people, these other race people, they view us like, oh, you should have been abiding by what the cops said. I don't care if the cops, if I'm guilty, I could go and shoot somebody up around the corner. That doesn't give you the rights to kill me. They give you the rights to detain me if your life is feeling threatened. You understand? To use excessive force or whatever, try to detain me. That don't make you the judge, the juror, or the executioner for me. You're supposed to detain me, and I'm supposed to go be tried by 12 of my peers. You understand? In the court of justice, allegedly. You know, so I don't care like how people like, oh, you do anything, you do like, nah, I don't give you the rights to kill me. You understand? Because you have people that goes to black rallies and black churches and kill or shoot to kill, and they still end up unscathed. You understand? So I feel like, again, these police officers, if you're so scared of police in our community, pull these people rather than have events that happen. If they're so scared, allegedly, or you do their psych evaluation, you see they're not fit, mentally fit for these positions, take them off. We as a people, I feel like we have to be put in a power. We have to have a black nationalism where we police ourselves, we govern ourselves, we control our community, we control our politics, we control it all. You understand?
Sorry, I have a question, Mr. Leo.
Mm-hmm.
How many times they drug test them? That's what I always ask myself.
Yes. Yeah, I don't even say drug test. I feel like this is a system that was beaten into them for centuries. They don't like Donald Trump.
Drug
Police officers, the police officers.
The police officers, got you. That's what I thought. Go ahead. My bad. Go ahead, Leo.
Yeah. Nah, I don't feel. I feel like this is not like with Donald Trump and what's the other one? Joe Biden. Like I feel like the system is not like Donald Trump. He's an open racist or whatever, or he support open racist, whereas Joe Biden is hidden. He's like a hidden racist, like the wolf and the fox. I feel like the racism that's instilled in these police departments are quiet racism. You know, like you go to school, like private school, a lot of our children, and I'm sorry if you're going on topic a little bit, I'm gonna get back on the point, that you go to these private schools, you send your children to these private schools, and what these private schools sit you and teach you? They teach you that black people that look like me and you ain't shit. You're the exception. You're not like them because you go into different education. They're the brainwashing you, teaching you a form of white supremacy. You understand? Where you're thinking, I'm going ahead and I'm gonna send my child to this perfect school, but they're being taught racism in that same school you send them.
And Leo, if I could, and I'm sorry, if I can interject off that real quick. not only if they look like us, but y'all have a different kind of heritage and culture than I do, because I was raised in America, right? So if they even sound like y'all, they look at y'all as a threat in a way, or a determining threat, because you don't have the same culture. It's almost like a lot of us have to sound extremely quote unquote well spoken in their perspective or in their eyes, or be damn near geniuses in order to be, or you know, and if you have like an accent or something like that, you're considered a terrorist. You know what I'm saying? But I love y'all accent, but go ahead.
No, I wasn't speaking about no accent. I'm talking about even here, wherever you literally will take your child out. Oh yeah, being stopped from the cops, but I mean literally being educated, being educated here in America, wherever. Even the same shit we doing here in America, they're doing the islands the same way. Segregation, a form of segregation with amongst the people that look like you and I.
Really?
Understand what I'm saying?
Really?
So yeah, you go like even here.
Even in Bahamas too?
Come on now. Come on, everywhere. You dig? The same philosophy they have, like, oh, African American, they lazy. We got the same shit, and the same saying in the Bahamas too. Lazy motherfuckers don't want to do nothing but hang around the block all day and smoke weed and drink malt liquor. Same shit.
Wow.
You know?
Wow.
Listen, you have some people come here and they want to be all bougie. Oh, I want to affiliate with them because I'm big bad. I'm saying, moving on up like the Jeffersons. You know? Same shit. Same shit. Wow. And speaking on the Bahamas, even the same segregation in America, we have like a lot of segregation in the Bahamas as well, especially where you have the government, like how Donald Trump is doing or was doing with the Mexican. You have the same shit going on with the Bahamas with the Haitians.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like,
true.
yo,
Yeah,
we
they,
have. Go ahead.
yeah, about 3 years ago, they deported a lot of Haitian from Bahamas.
I
A
had a, I
lot.
had, I had one of my best friends. One of my best friends I went to school with. He
Hmm.
passed away. He passed away like maybe 3, 4 years ago. He was
Hmm.
born in Haiti. He was born in the Bahamas. His mom and
Hmm.
his father probably was in straight or had their paperwork, whatever. But he was born in the Bahamas.
Hmm.
Lived the Bahamas all his life. Like maybe like 5 years ago, they deported him. I'm like, but the guy was born in the Bahamas. You would have sent him to somewhere where he don't know nobody at all. All his life he lived in the Bahamas. You know, deport him back there.
They do that.
And he
Yeah,
and he died. He
they
died
do
like
that
maybe 3 years ago. He died. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what type of
from starvation.
government? Yeah, I don't know what the
Maybe
cause of
from.
was, but I know he died though. I'm like, yo, but because
Mhm.
like literally the guy grew up and he lived there for all his life, and now you want to send him back to a place that he don't know? How sensible is that?
They do
Like
that in
it's like,
Haiti.
oh, we're about to be overpopulated. Literally, the Bahamas, we have 700 islands and small little keys, underdeveloped places. I'm like, yo, if they want to come here, allow them to come here. You understand? Of course, do it the right way, but allow them to come here. Allow them to come here. We have a lot of land, a lot of places. Like literally, like, or they want to come and take up jobs. Nah, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? We'll put a little sanction, not saying like sanction segregation, but you know what I'm saying? Like
Well,
it's a lot of money to be made, a lot of shit to be.
but
Go
it
ahead.
wasn't. But it wasn't the Bahamians that deported them. It was it would it be more so like the prime minister?
It was the prime minister, which is the
Is the
Bahamian official, government officials.
is his influence that of a
He is
Caucasian?
that of the president. His influence is that of a president.
Yeah, the queen tell him what to do, stuff like that. Getting
Hmm.
order from the queen.
So he's still getting orders from the queen.
Yeah.
We're still Commonwealth. We still are run by the Queen. So is a
Yeah.
lot of the Caribbean
What?
islands. So a lot of Caribbean
Hmm.
islands.
So so
Only
so
Haiti.
it's so it's an influence. So it's an influence. It's an influence from the British Empire.
Yeah.
Hmm.
They still
So
control us. That's
that's
their
crazy.
domain.
And y'all got
Even
seven. And
Jamaica
y'all
is
got
like
seven.
that too.
And y'all got 700 islands.
Yeah, 700 islands, including like little small ones, like maybe some of them like maybe 5 miles long, 10 miles long. And you got some of them
Hmm.
like, you know what I'm saying, 50, 100 and something miles long, you know what I'm saying?
But
But we
you're
have a
from
lot.
now you're from
I'm from
Nassau.
Nassau. Yes.
So
I'm from
Yeah,
Nassau.
so
Yeah.
Bahamas. Hmm.
That's the capital.
Beautiful,
Go ahead.
beautiful place, man.
Beautiful place, but a lot of ugly history, a lot of ugly
Uh,
heritage, you
a lot
know?
of shooting there too. I heard that there's a lot of shooting there too.
Yep. I told them like people like go to Bahamas that nah. I say, pardon my words, I hate to use this word. I say you got niggas here, you got niggas there too in the Bahamas. Same way. You dig what I'm saying? People doing nigga
Yeah.
shit, you know what I'm saying?
They
Point,
don't
point
play no
blank.
around. I heard they don't play around, man. You mess with them, by tomorrow they go to your door and mess you up.
But I'm gonna tell you, honestly speaking, I'm gonna tell you, truthfully speaking,
Hmm.
the
Hmm.
Bahamians don't play because I had a dude I grew up with. Used to call him Gunman. He was of Haitian origin, you know. Used to call him Gun.
Hmm.
Like this dude never fuck around. Period. Like people know, like if you want to fight, never fight this guy. Period. You understand? Because he stayed with a 22 tucked in under his balls. You know what I'm saying? And he's scared to
God
use it.
damn.
He's not scared to use it. You dig what I'm saying? So he never fucked around. What the issue was is because a lot of, because they said a lot of like I guess gangster-ish Haitians came to the Bahamas and they
Hmm.
started like gang members and so forth. And when the Zopan went up, everybody named Mama came up and it was Zo. Same thing as in Florida. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Everybody named Mama was Zo. So the Bahamian, the government was kind of afraid, like, oh, and because one guy made a statement, he's like, yo, you gotta remember this. A Haitian guy, he's like, you gotta remember this, is just as much as you here in the Bahamas, just as much as we are here as well. Like just as much Haitian here, just as much Bahamian here. So y'all want to go to war, we gonna go to war. And that's huge. A lot of, because it's like, okay, cool, they're right. Because you have like certain islands that is inhabited by mostly Haitians. So it's like, okay, if you do go to war, it's gonna be like a big war.
hey, y'all really teaching me something because I had no idea there was that many Haitians in the Bahamas.
That's our second language. That's our second language.
I never knew that. See,
Hmm.
that's the funny. So this is definitely a connection to clear the air between our Bahamian and Haitian brothers.
Yeah, nah, ain't nothing. I feel like again, because what I was telling people is like, oh, you should come here and be a politician. I said, for what? Because I want to be a politician. I want to be a free politician and do as I please. When I say do as I please, my insight is for the people, to benefit the people, you know. Whereas you have like, if I ever become a prime minister, I would go to the Queen and ask her for our independence, complete independence from anybody rule, from anybody.
Hey,
We want to be a sovereign nation.
It could happen though. It could
It
happen.
will put you down, man.
It would put me down. They would put me down. They would. By my own.
Because you have to pay the taxes. That's why they're here for. They put you there to collect the tax and ship it to England.
Yep.
You're still paying taxes.
They just implemented. No. They just literally just implemented taxation probably like 3-4 years ago. They just started that. The only way we get taxes from importing stuff, you bring the stuff in and say you get taxed. But before that, we had no taxes. Now we have taxes now. Like 4 years ago, they implemented taxes.
Guess what? Do you see
Really?
Do you see a possibility? Hold on. Let me say something to y'all real quick. Do y'all see a way that where maybe the islands, the Caribbeans, everywhere that's kind of ruled by the British, do you see them getting together and creating like a military and kind of like going over there and starting a war to the Great Britons, or starting a war with Great Britain?
Now I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Do you understand? Britain is the top of the UN, right? United Nations, right?
Yeah.
So
I didn't know that.
All right, then I can let you know that. That's
but I don't really care though. I'm asking you, do you still?
I mean, if you do, the two biggest Caribbean islands that have the most people is Haiti and then next Jamaica. I think Haiti is 20 million, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
Haiti,
it used to be 11 million, but I don't know. They don't count now. I don't know how many people. Now.
Is Haiti influenced? Is Haiti influenced by Great Britain in any way? As far as their
no, it was by the French. It was by the French.
Exactly.
French was a bigger country, a bigger empire than the England.
Listen. Literally, Britain is like a small speck. But again, they were like the big powerhouse for the white world. You understand? Like even in America, America was colonized by Britain. You understand? And then they won their independence from Britain, but it's mostly in Britain. The French army was way bigger.
Wait a minute, you gotta make that statement. We gotta clarify that statement because you said Great Britain colonized America. Did they colonize the natives?
Native America. Yes, Native America.
They colonized the natives that were there in that land. Then after they colonized it, the ones who colonized it didn't want to be a part of Great Britain anymore, and they fought with their own people.
Yeah, they fought with their predecessors.
White on white crime.
Yeah,
white on white crime.
Because what they did was they shipped when they came here first, they shipped all the all the prisoners, all the bad ones. They shipped them here first. You know what I'm saying? So they decided to mourn.
All the rapists and thieves and murderers.
And they came here and they did so. They did all their bad deeds here again, you know, and they got justified for it because they civilized.
And that's why this country is the way it is. It's wicked, and they're trying to put it in order.
Yep. So you said for us to go ahead and start a war with Britain, that would mean us.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
You said if we can get together.
No, this is what I said. I didn't tell you to start a war. I'm very careful because we're on the air.
Yeah. Yes.
This is what I said.
Your suggestion.
I said I didn't make no suggestion either.
Okay. My apologies. Go ahead.
Leo, have you ever
heard of? Hold on. Let me say this real quick.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I said you got to clarify my statement.
Okay. No problem.
I said, do you see the Caribbeans and people in the Caribbean and stuff like that, all the islands and stuff getting together and possibly starting a war with Great Britain? Now, if I did say that other thing, I'm gonna have to go back and look at the video to see exactly what I said. Sometimes I do be thinking I said something else, and I go back and look at the video and I say, "Oh, I did say that." So, but I'm gonna go look at the video again. But that's what I meant.
Now, let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. Number one is I don't feel like I know Cuba had nukes that Russia lent Cuba when Castro was when Fidel Castro was in power. He said, if any American come step foot in America, he would nuke America. You understand what I'm saying?
Miami, exclusively Miami,
Mm-hmm.
Miami, Florida.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
What happened?
So
What happened? No. What you said? What happened? You said if any American step foot
and because he didn't want democracy, because America wanted to quote unquote liberate Cuba and give them democracy. He said, we don't want your democracy. You take your democracy and shove it up your ass. And if you bring your people to my land,
like the military and stuff like that.
Yes, we will nuke. Russia lent them some nukes, so they had nuke. Cuba had nukes. I don't know if they still have nukes, but
still to this day.
Okay, they do. So that would be
they would nuke America.
Yeah. Washington D.C. to be exact.
Wow.
To be exact, and they never did. They of course they tried a lot of assassination with Castro, but he lived until he died of old age.
So wait a minute. They tried to go into Cuba and take over Cuba.
They tried to liberate. They tried to liberate Cuba because Cuba was living in communism where everybody was equal, and they said, you know what y'all need is democracy, and we're about to show y'all and liberate y'all with democracy.
So they tried to enforce that on them.
Yes, and that's where
America is wicked, bro.
And that's why Castro did what he did. He went to Russia, some form of treaty with Russia, and he said, "You step one foot, your forces step one foot in this country, and you're gonna reap the benefits." And they never did. But, of course, they made a lot of attempts to assassinate him.
The Cuba kicked a lot of Americans out in Cuba, too.
Mm-hmm.
They kicked a lot of Americans. That's why they so mad about Cuba. They wanted to take over Cuba by force.
Yeah.
In Cuba, they say, okay, let me talk to my little friend Russian.
Mm-hmm.
And then if an airplane going
in the airspace.
Let's say let's say I'm going to Haiti. Mm-hmm. You cannot travel to Cuba. You can't.
No, you gotta go to a different country, then you go there. You cannot fly straight.
No, you cannot fly straight to Cuba. Mm-hmm. They can destroy it. They will destroy that airplane.
Wow. Yeah, because he meant it. He meant what he said. Like, I don't know if any people understand. Castro was a man of his word. He was a man of his word.
No, that happened before. He destroyed Cuba. Destroyed one of the airplanes before for them.
Mm-hmm. Wow. No repercussion. That's what we need. That's what we need. You dig what I'm saying? But the answer what you said, Cuba might be the only Caribbean country that possess nukes. Meaning if the islands want to get iffy with the Great Britain have America. They're long friend for years. They got France, they're long friends for years. They have Spain, long friends for years. They have Italy. Canada never been like a warring country though, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure they right now have their nuke, but they never been a warring country, like colonization. They have the Dutch, all these other countries ready to help their great, because Britain is at the head. Britain is literally
let me say something.
Go ahead.
The only way to get out from them big countries, you gotta ally with the enemy. Let's say China is the enemy. They don't like China.
Mm-hmm.
But they're aligned with them.
China,
Russia.
Right now, China is a major powerhouse right now. I want every
of course.
China
financially and military.
Mm-hmm. The major powerhouse.
I think they third military superpower in the world.
The most overpopulated country. The most overpopulated country right now. They make everything for the world right now.
If you wanna, let's say, let's take an example like Haiti.
Mm-hmm.
If Haiti want to go forward, that's my opinion. I mean, if you want to go forward, you don't want to make deal with American. Cut the deal with American. Do the deal with the Chinese people. China will help you.
Mm-hmm. No,
they're helping Cuba right now. That's
I want to touch on this a little bit.
Hey, Brother Leo.
Yes.
We got 10 minutes, my brother.
No problem. I want to touch on this a little bit.
Unless y'all want to continue.
I got you. I got you. Give me 10 minutes.
Okay.
Brother Gardy, I want to
Mhm.
tell you this much.
Mhm.
China right now, China went to the Bahamas. They give the Bahamas $200 or $300 million. They created, they built, they did to help us with a sporting complex like what we do Olympics and stuff with. They went to
Mhm.
Jamaica. They did the same thing in Jamaica. They went to, they went to Trinidad. They did the same thing in Trinidad. I'm pretty sure in Haiti they got some ties in Haiti. When they give 300 and something $1 million to the Bahamian government, they also built the second biggest hotel in the Bahamas, which is Bahama. The first one is
Mhm.
Atlantis, Paradise Island. Everybody know Atlantis. Right now they built
Mhm.
Bahama, and with them giving
Mhm.
$200 to $300 to the government,
Mhm.
they brought
Mhm.
like 3,000 people to work on that same hotel, along with this a huge influx. Like I just greased up the government hand. I give you
Mhm.
$300 million. Now, guess what? I'm about to bring my people into their country. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to bring my people into your country, and you can't say a goddamn thing. Otherwise, you're going to have to pay me my $300 million back in cash, which the government can't afford. You dig? They're
Yeah, yeah, I
making
see.
moves
Mhm.
towards the world. That's the next
Mhm. Yeah,
powerhouse.
yeah.
Like if they
China's very powerful right now.
like prime example, iPhones. I was having this conversation with my brother, with my other brother from the Bahamas. iPhones are made in China. It's American product. They're made in China. Everything in your house right now is made in China. Some ties, something
China,
made in China.
everything.
It's manufactured, maybe in America, but it's made in China. You understand what I'm saying? So if China be
Mhm.
like, you know what, f y'all, I'm cutting y'all off completely. Then what we gonna do? We gonna be in a shitstorm, and that's why America don't like it because
No,
America.
now they're gonna go to Bangladesh right now. That's the next market now. Bangladesh produce stuff like China. It's not like China, but they produce stuff too. They have a Philippines. They have
Mhm.
factory in Philippines too, cheaper than China.
Yes, Bangladesh, and what's another one? I think Taiwan, not Taiwan, Thailand.
Thailand,
Yeah,
yeah,
those.
Thailand, yeah, Thailand, yeah,
Yeah, those some other.
Thailand. They have other country too. They have Thailand, but still, you have to go to China, the
Yep.
China Sea.
Mm-hmm.
That's where you're
Mm-hmm.
gonna pay taxes. That's where they pay taxes. Taxes now. They have to pay
Yep.
taxes on the sea.
Yep. Everything. And China is so cheap. China is so cheap. Like literally, I was telling a lot of people, like, why would you want to buy and order stuff? Only thing that the big problem with buying stuff from China is you have to wait a long time to get it. You know what I'm saying? I waited like 3 months for some clippers that's supposed to come in 3 weeks. You understand what I'm saying? But that was during
It's very
COVID.
far.
So that's the only problem is you gotta wait. You gotta wait a little longer, as opposed to getting
Yeah.
stuff in America. You wait a week or a couple of days to get it. But yeah, China is like dirt cheap, and they're the new
Oh yeah.
powerhouse.
Oh yeah.
hmm
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to.
Business
Yeah,
stuff.
I'm about to. Yeah, but we about to turn it down. I know brother James said he
Yeah.
give us 10 minutes, but I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and give you
Yeah, we
benedictions.
definitely, no doubt, we definitely can do this again sometime. You know what I'm saying? Because it was a lot of knowledge definitely that was being brought about. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah,
but yeah,
indeed,
man.
indeed.
So so yeah, I gotta go study for this test Wednesday. You
I
know,
hope you
but
get it,
me,
brother. I hope you
but yeah,
pass.
thank you, man. But me and you, Leo, we can do another podcast tomorrow.
Man, you
Um,
flip floppy, wishy washy, man. We did this on like a week and some change.
well, you know, I've been busy. I've been studying. Well, not really. I just been, man. My mind been I've been frustrated about this school stuff, man. But
and
it's
and
straight though.
and brother Guardiardi, we definitely me. I'm
Yes.
gonna get you on here a lot more too, big brother, because I definitely
Yeah.
like
Oh,
the
all right, no
knowledge you
problem.
possess. You know.
Hey,
Oh,
Guardy, you got time
yeah,
for another one tomorrow?
yeah, yeah. Of course, of course, of course. I'm available
Hey,
tomorrow.
tomorrow we can talk about. Remember we were talking about my brother. We were talking about
You
black
want to say
women.
some off the wall stuff right now? You want to say
The
some off the
the
wall
hold on,
stuff?
hold on. No, the black woman in America.
Oh,
I,
oh,
wa- I wanted y'all.
that's a
I
bad
wanted.
subject, man.
Yeah,
I
I
wanted
know.
no,
you
no,
You
no,
would
you
have
no,
you,
no,
want
no,
you
me
no.
would have
you
threw
want
me
me to
under the
be
bus,
killed?
boy.
No, listen. Y'all being foreigners.
Protective, because we know
Y'all be
what's going to cause
no. I'm
repercussion.
saying. No, I'm saying y'all being
No, no, no.
foreigners.
Just, mhm.
Y'all can really get because me I'm born and raised in the states. So I have an
Mhm.
idea already where y'all come from, but y'all need to be very raw and blunt about how y'all feel, and then we can say to ourselves, okay, this is an American thing. This is not a black woman thing. This is an American thing. We need to create that
Yes, you.
distinction. It's not
Let me
about her
tell
being
you.
a.
Let me
Hold on.
tell you
Let me
this.
say this. One more statement. It's not
That's for
about.
tomorrow, man.
Hold on.
That's for
Listen.
tomorrow.
No, listen. It'll take about 5 seconds. It's not
Mhm,
about her being a black American woman. It's
mhm.
about her being black in America. But that's it. We're gonna leave that right there. We're gonna do that tomorrow.
I want to say this. I'm not sure about you, brother Gardy. I do sure because we got the same similar, but like in terms of some woman in the Bahamas where I'm from,
Oh
same
boy.
feistiness, the same feistiness. You know what I'm saying? Like I said
Mm-hmm.
again, you got Negroes here in America, you got Negroes in the Bahamas. You got our queens here in America, feisty queens here in America. You got our feisty queens back home. I was having a conversation with a sister, and we're gonna touch on this tomorrow. I was having a conversation with a sister. She's like, with the Caribbean man, what they bring to the house is they bring a form of bond, like an adhesive, a house bond, like you was talking about the other day. You understand? As opposed to some men just want to sit here and dominate and be like, you know what, this is my house. Well, you have some Caribbean man, we come here and we bring forth that culture like this is the house. We turn the house into a home. You know what I'm saying? We're going to make things do. And you know, occasionally you're going to have maybe an aggressive black woman. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you're going to put forward that work, you know, because a closed mouth don't get fed.
True.
And Brother Gardy, I know you wanted to touch it just a little bit. I know this is going to be tomorrow topic, but go ahead.
Yeah, yeah. So, uh, the Islanders have different, different way they treat their women. So we will talk about that tomorrow. So, Jim, it's
Now he's trying to
crazy,
cross
man.
us. He's
Yeah,
trying to cross us
definitely.
either.
No, definitely. Let's talk about it tomorrow. Let's go ahead and we'll chat it out tomorrow. Tomorrow, same time. That's cool.
No problem. Our brothers, them go ahead and y'all close it out, man. Y'all close it out. Bring it on.
But we only be talking about it tomorrow for about 45 minutes to an hour. Then
And we clean that.
yeah. All right then. All right then. Well, this is holy. This is holy water and green tea. Holy water. Brother Guardiardi. We're gonna let Brother Guardiardi let it. We got Brother Conscious. This is his platform, and
This is our platform. Our platform.
this is okay. This is
Our
our platform.
platform.
Mhm.
Got you. And brother Guardi. We're gonna let Brother Guardiardi conclude.
Yeah. You want me to finish?
Yeah, finish it off. Finish it off, bro.
And nice to meet you, Mr. Leo. I'm very happy, and then we share stuff, we share some knowledge, and then tomorrow, hopefully, we can share more knowledge.
Yeah.
And you live in West Palm Beach, right?
And I live in Philly now.
Oh, you live in Philly. I used to live in Philly too.
Oh, dang, you been everywhere. You
Oh
been
man,
you
yeah.
you mentioned the Bronx, so I'm pretty sure you mentioned Queens.
No, no, no,
I
no,
mean,
no, no. I was talking about how bad they are, but I used to live in Philly before. It's the same thing.
okay, yeah,
Yeah, I used
yeah,
to live in Philly, Rosalind Street, Northeast Philly.
okay. You said
Uh,
Northeast. Nah, that's too
yeah,
rich for my
Yeah.
blood. That's too rich for my blood.
All right, brother.
kind of bad neighborhood.
All right, brother. Leo.
Or
Please don't forget to hashtag it.
What was the hashtag?
Hashtag Haiti. Hashtag the Bahamas. Hashtag Georgia. Or
I
hashtag
got
USA.
you. I got
Hashtag
you.
everything we was talking about. Just throw hashtags on it, real quick hashtags. It'll bring attention to the video. People who are
I got
interested in
you.
those things, it'll come. Hashtag. We was talking about police brutality and the
Mhm.
countries, the names, the corruption. Just a few hashtags, maybe like 10 to 15 hashtags of what you feel is important, and then it'll bring attention to the video like that on YouTube.
I got you. I got you. I got you.
Yeah.
Well, family, Brother Guardiardi, I appreciate
yes,
you. Brother
no
Holy
problem.
Water and Green Tea, we definitely gonna build more. I love this. I love
Of
this
course.
Yeah.
energy. I love this vibe. This is a bunch of brothers, damn, who know what they talking about, and we bringing it to the world. This is our platform. This ain't my platform. This is our platform. We trying to reach the
Absolutely.
masses, educate the masses. That's what we trying to do. This brother Leo, brother Conscious, this brother James, brother Holy Water and Green Tea, this brother Guardiardi. We in the Bahamas, Georgia. You know what I'm saying? Georgia and Haiti, the proper name, Haiti. We in this building and
IT.
we strong. You know what I'm saying?
problem.
Peace, love, power, family. Y'all be safe and be blessed.
All
All
right.
right.
No problem.
right.
Thank you. Same.
Gotcha.